How's it going, Boomer Fitness family? It's been a while. I know that. But a number of you guys have been messaging me and asking where I've been. So I wanted to hop on here and do a live. Before we hop on this live, make sure you give this a like and give it a love, give it a share so that other people can watch this message and find out where I've been. Um, and the other thing is it also will spread out a good message here to others who watch this channel or want a really good message. So just hitting here, decided to sit out here in my backyard in the Pacific Northwest. Absolutely not a better place to live this time of the year, between the months of May till about October. Absolutely beautiful out here. So I want to thank first and foremost every single one of you who watch this YouTube channel. Absolutely love the comments that you guys have been leaving and the prodding you guys have been giving me to come back and make some more content. So that kind of leads me into where I've been this, past 6 months. Like if you're one of my online coaching clients or in gym training clients, as you probably know, I had a son, and if any of you out there has had a child themselves know what kind of task that can be. So I've been spending a lot of time just narrowing my focus. So I've just kept my focus really narrow and focused on work, taking care of our clients in the gym, running our different challenges at Boomer Fitness and working with our clients one-on-one. And then the other thing that has been taking a lot of my time is my son, which has been really fulfilling. He's 9 months now. He's healthy. He's happy. So I'm extremely grateful for that. Just been a truly awesome blessing in my life. He's teaching me more and more every day. So just really fun to be around. Best part of my day is picking him up from daycare and seeing his smiling face in the morning time or in the middle of the night when he decides to wake me up. So spent a lot of time there. And then the other thing is we just wanted to focus on our team at the gym, our clients at the gym, and then our online clients. So we haven't been working with any new online clients. That is my personal journey where I've been. And then in my downtime, been getting in some great workouts, really been focused on my fitness. You know what? There's not anything else better out there when you get consistent in your exercise routine, your workout routine, your nutrition routine. It becomes addicting after a while. If you find that it for yourself, I'd like to hear in the comments. What you guys think of how it works for you. For me, I find that, fitness is the ultimate personal development, and it's the ultimate gateway drug to being your best. By working out, consistently staying focused on your nutrition, 90% of the time, you just feel better. Your mind is more focused. You can take on anything that's going on in your life better, no matter the adversity, no matter what life is throwing at you, no matter the challenges it's giving you. There's nothing better than being consistent with your exercise routine and your nutrition routine. So I would say that's one of the things that have been really fun lately. And then also, as you guys know, I'm a big Green Bay Packer fan, and Aaron Rodgers has moved on. He moved on to the New York Jets. So I'm excited to see what he's doing over there and grateful that he, for what he did for the Green Bay Packers, so many great memories that he left for us. The other reason why I wanted to go live here is I want to hear from you. I definitely want to be consistent the second part of the year because I absolutely love this this YouTube community. And the biggest thing I love about this community is the comments that I get from you guys on a daily basis. Like I got one this morning from a gentleman, yeah, who had struggled getting back on track with his fitness um, after the C word happened. And what's funny is, not really funny at all, is in 2020 when the C word happened. Um, you know, and since that's been over with, the funny thing about it, it really comes down to um, how many people that I meet every single week. Like when I do a consult with new clients that join our gym, or the people who joined our program, it really threw people for a loop, and they're still trying to figure out how to either one, uh, get that weight off, uh, how to exercise, how to get back into a routine, or they had gotten started in a routine and they did really good for themselves, and then the C word happened and everything fell apart. So they're dealing with the emotional stresses of how much they've regressed in their physical capability. So I've gotten a couple comments. One this morning from a gentleman watching this YouTube channel and getting some great advice that I put out um, previously, and was able to use that to start getting back on track. So that's the thing. I absolutely love this community and the questions that you guys put out there. You guys are really inspiring, and I love helping you guys out. And then hearing that feedback uh, of clients that or just even the comments that I get, and it's been really exciting meeting different people throughout the United States, starting their fitness journey online, and then when they finish up their 12-week to 6-month program, um, just kind of hearing about how much their life has improved with that. So, excuse me, just ate, so a little something there. But no, this community is absolutely great. So I just want to thank you guys for all the great comments, feedback, emails, and then everybody that I've been working with online and in the gym. It's been really great. Um, the next thing I want to talk about today is, what do you want to see in the channel? Like I've been reading through the comments and questions, thinking about the next 10 to 12 10 to 12, thinking about the next 10 to 12 videos that are going to be coming out soon. And I wanted to um, just kind of get, the feedback of all the comments we're getting in the comment section, and wanted to see, what are people really looking at and wanting to get answered for themselves with their fitness goals. So with that being said, let me know down in the comment section below. I'll probably make a poll also on the community board. What do you want to see? What do you want to see on the channel? What kind of questions do you have? What kind of challenges do you have that, if you were able to solve those, would be able to totally transform your health and your fitness? So, let me know what questions that you may have, um, and what videos you'd like to see on here going forward. All right. That leads me to the next point, is I wanted to take the top questions that I got from our YouTube channel, and the emails that I've received recently. So the first question has come in from Susan. What are the best exercise to maintain muscle mass and strength as we age? All right. Thank you, first off, Susan, for your question. Um, and what I really want to say is, there's never really any perfect exercise. There's only the best exercise for you. And as we get older, there's some exercises that are not as joint friendly as they used to be. So when you're looking at maintaining your muscle mass and maintaining your strength, the importance for the muscle mass is your metabolism, your structure, and then the strength is, so that way when I ever ask people, why they want to do all this, is have that strength, is so they worked hard their whole life. They want to be able to enjoy the last bit of their life, and they want to have quality of life. They want to take the dog out. They want to go hiking. They want to ride the bike. They want to travel. So that's a great question. So first and foremost, to maintain muscle mass, the best exercises to do are multi-joint exercises. All right. So you want to look at the, like bench press, that for the upper body. You want to look at, say, pull-ups. You want to look at your squats. You want to look at lunges. You want to look at your hip hinge exercises. And so those would be the best exercises to maintain your muscle mass and your strength. So leading a little bit more into that, question. Um, if you've been away for a while, I would focus on take a 12-week block, and I would focus on just being consistent twice per week. Okay, and pick 2 days, put in your schedule like in an appointment. That's what my most successful clients do. That's what our online clients do, is they just put that in their schedule twice per week, and then what they end up doing is just show up and they do the best that they can for that. So if you're just starting out, I'd pick, say, 6 exercises and do a total body routine. I'd do exercises like body weight squats, kettlebell deadlifts, TRX pull ups, lat pull downs. Those are some different progressions that I just gave you for those. Dumbbell presses, ones that works really well. Push ups. The push-ups, not so much over 50, because a lot of the clients I've been talking to say they have a lot of shoulders issues. So what works really well for them is like a neutral grip incline dumbbell presses work well. So I would do a total body workout twice per week, and I would start out 12 to 15 reps, 3 sets, and then I would pick a weight, not that you could do 20 reps for, but it's challenging to get 15, and you're failing into that rep range. So, and you're going to want to uh, reach muscular fatigue or failure to get the best bang for that. Keep a journal so you can see how much you're improving every week. So, say you did those neutral grip incline dumbbell presses, and that first week you did 30 pounds, and the first set you did 15, great. Second set you did 13. Second set you did 10. What you could do the next week is try the 35s on that first set and try to strive to get that 15. And on the second set, go 30 and try to get 14 to 15 reps. And on that last set, try to get 11 to 12. So that's what I would do there. Just pick those 2 days, be consistent with it for 12 weeks. And then I think you're going to see some really great results with that, because when you've been away for a little bit, Susan, what ends up happening is, we want to do it all when we start on day one. Something inspires us and we want to do it. We want to go all in. So you're like, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to lift. I'm going to do all these different things. But by the second or third week, you realize it's not sustainable, because our body has lost some of the conditioning that we had before. And then you become overwhelmed and you start to think you can't do it. So by picking twice per week, you are allowing your body's central nervous system recover. You're allowing your body to recover. You're not overly stressing yourself. You're fitting into routine. And what's going to end up happening is your conditioning is going to get better. You're going to get better at that routine. And then what will end up happening is you'll intuitively want to add a third to fourth day per week. And usually by the 6th month, most people are doing 3 to 4 days resistance training per week. They feel pretty good about it. And then it's good. So Susan, great question. Thanks for asking that. John, he asks, how can I improve my flexibility and mobility to stay active and injury free? All right, John. So best practices for that. So number one, good times to do it is in the morning time and at bedtime. Just take 10 minutes to practice some mobility. So total body stretching. Those could be dynamic stretches or they could be static stretches. And I would do work my way head to toe. I would do some lat stretches. I like to do some hips to sky, some cat dog, some Superman, some wall slides for my shoulders. So And then I do it first thing in the morning. So I prep my body for the day. My body's ready for the day. Do some quadricep stretches. And then at nighttime, I do it at night. So when my body's so when I go to sleep at night, my body's regenerating. It starts conditioning in that flexibility, and you do that, every day. Just set it up every day. Other things that help out is having your foam roller, finding areas that are stiff, and then rolling out those areas would be a great opportunity to improve that your flexibility and your mobility. You don't use it, you lose it. So there's one thing you'd want to go for right there. So, John, that's a really great question. If I was to do it in the gym for my workout, I've got plenty of videos on the channel for dynamic warm-ups. So if you go to my channel and just go to mobility or dynamic warm-ups, there's some really good ones in there that'll help you out. So thanks, John. All right, Linda, what dietary changes can I make to support my fitness goals and overall health? All right, so Linda, that's a really great question. What dietary changes can I make to support my fitness and overall health? All right, so first and foremost, Linda, I'll just give you an example, kind of what I see at the gym is most people want to reduce body fat, okay? Because that's and most clients that I start working with, males are over 25% body fat, and females are over 32% body fat. So their goal is to bring that down. So my male clients, I caught the wrapper from my protein bar, so sorry for the crumbling there. But what I would do is, you want to work from 32% body fat as a female and get down to that 20 to 24%, more to that fit range. And for men, get down to that 14 to 17% change. So what dietary changes can I make to support those goals? So what I would look at is what I do for our clients at the gym is we have different levels that we focus on. So the first thing is I would find out what my calorie target was just at rest. And then I'd find out how active I was during the week. And I would strive to get a calorie deficit from there. And then the next thing that I would do is I would have a list of foods, protein, carbs, and fat. And then I would just focus on finding the foods that I enjoy eating. Now, the biggest boogaboo for most people when they're starting a health and fitness plan is that they try to do a crash diet or they join some kind of program that has a diet. But more often than not, it fails. And the reason that it fails is it's not sustainable. So I always tell my clients, like, I want you to lose the weight, but in 6 months, I want to see what that changes 3 years from now. So you want to find foods first and foremost that you enjoy eating. So we give you a list of your proteins. You look through that list. Okay, I like this protein. I like this protein, this protein. You look at your carbs. I like these carbs, these carbs, these carbs. And I look at fats and I like these fats. I like these fats and these fats. And then what you would do is get a recipe guide and just focus on eating portions that fit your calorie goals. So that would be the first step for dietary change. Just start eating whole foods. By eating those whole foods, you'll find what you like, so it's sustainable. And when you're eating higher quality foods, it's going to give you more energy. It's going to help you feel full. It's going to support your lean body mass. It's going to give you more healthier hormones. All right. Linda, great question. So Michael, next question. How can I effectively manage stress and improve mental well-being? All right. So how to manage stress. I had to do a lot of that this year. So one of the best things that I found that helps manage stress is number one is start your day with gratitude. You're alive. Life's a gift. All right. You're alive today. You won the lottery. If you woke up this morning, you won. All right. So first and foremost, start your day with gratitude. Get in the habit of gratitude. Focus on 3 things. So, and then really feel it. Okay. Number one, be like, all right, I'm really grateful for today because I'm alive. I'm healthy. I'm really grateful that my family and friends are alive and healthy. Because you got to think of the contrast of that. What if you weren't healthy? What if you weren't well? you would be really stressed about that. So when we focus on gratitude, we experience more abundance. Um, Other ways, so that's how I would recommend. Um, Meditation works extremely well, focusing on your goals. And then the other thing is just getting out for a walk. I know yesterday I had some projects that I wanted to work on. I really didn't want to do them at all. But I said, I'm just going to go for a 15-minute walk. And I really didn't want to go for a walk either. I was on track for my step goals, but I ended up doing a 15-minute walk. And at the end of it, I was like, okay, let's do this. Let's do it. I can do this. So when you move, your body emotes emotion. And when you have that emotion, energy flows from that. So the best thing is to take some action from it. That helps manage stress. Another thing is whatever you resist persists. So if there's something on your mind that's stressing you out, figure out how you can solve it. One of my mentors back in the day used to say to me, when you write a problem down, it's half solved. So what I would do is I would write down what that stress is or what that problem is, and then I would start to come up with solutions how to solve it and start taking action toward it. Because what's going to happen is you're going to start improving upon whatever that situation is, and then all of a sudden it's not going to weigh on your mind anymore, and you're actually going to have confidence, you're going to have self-esteem to be able to take on the next thing in your life, and you'll look back on it and be like, that was nothing. And then life will give you something even more challenging to work with next time. All right, last question. Karen, what are some tips for staying motivated and consistent with workouts as we age? First and foremost, you got to know why you're doing it. All right. Why are you doing? For what purpose are you doing it? Without any purpose, there's no passion. I've had my gym here in Vancouver, Washington now for over 10 years. I've been a trainer for over 16 years. And the clients that always came to me that needed to lose some weight, to fit into some pants, to look better in their clothes, or have some kind of superficial goal, that never was enough. So what's worked best is having that purpose. So for myself, I think about my son. I think about being a better role model for my son. I think about being around when I can retire, when I can travel more, when I can do the things that I love to do. I think about how my body's improving. Also, other thing that helps me stay motivated is I have goals. I have goals that I'm working on. In the beginning, it can kind of suck. And the reason why I say that is I work with so many clients. We get on the scale for the first time. They tell me all the things they want to do. And scale is one measurement, or they take some before pictures, or their rock bottom is usually when they're starting, or they're at a point where they're stuck and they want to go to the next level. What ends up happening is it could be a tough time, but you want to focus on a short-term goal. So you pick a 6-week goal. Okay, this is where I'm at, where I want to be in 6 weeks from now. I want to drop 6 to 12 pounds. I want to be able to go for a walk on these many days. I want to be able to stay consistent with my exercise routine. And what ends up happening by having the purpose and having these goals that you work on consistently on a daily basis, excuse me, what ends up happening is you start to build momentum. You start to see the changes. And once you start seeing those changes and you start feeling better, you start saying it just becomes intuitive. It becomes intuitive in the sense of, you know what? I've improved this much. I want to improve this much more. So it becomes motivating. So my most successful clients, they don't want to miss anymore. They want to go to the gym. And they have days where they're not feeling it, but they're like, okay, if I don't work out and I've already put this much effort in, I'm going to lose those gains. So then that motivates them enough to get there. The other thing is you can trick yourself. And I do this all the time too. I did it the other day. I just didn't have any energy. I had some coffee. That didn't give me energy. But what I ended up doing is I just did a couple warm up rounds, just really one at like 50%, the one at like 65%, couple like 3 to 5 reps. And then I did my heavy sets for all those for just one round. I told myself to do one round, and it was like, felt good. It was challenging, but it felt good. And then I ended up going through my whole workout and got it in, and I felt great at the end. So there's another tip: just trick yourself. Start light, start something easy, and just do the best you can, because that again is helping you stay consistent. And then the last one is hiring a coach, having an accountability partner. Because when you have a coach or accountability partner, one, you paid for it, so you're going to show up. So you invested in yourself. You don't want to do that. And then the other thing is they'll be able to call you out on your BS, so you don't miss. Um, so you don't miss. So there's some great ways to stay motivated. Susan, John, Linda, Michael, Karen, thank you so much for all your questions. Thanks for tuning in today, where we've been, what I've been up to. I'd like to hear about what you want to see going forward on this channel. If you watch this video later in your day, hope it finds you well. Make sure you give this a like, comment, and share. And I look forward to seeing you in the future videos from now till the end of the year. Take care and have yourself a great day.